Hey y'all, and welcome to Manual Goat Farm. You know, there's something so special about the simplicity of farm life, the connection to nature, and the joy these animals bring. It's truly a dream come true. I see that entrepreneurial spark in so many of you, and today we're tackling goat farming head on. Thinking about starting your own goat farming business but feeling a little overwhelmed about where to begin? Well, you've come to the right place. Today I'm here to walk you through every step of the way, from choosing the perfect breed to getting your product out there. So grab your boots, and let's get started. Alright, before we jump into the barn, let's talk business. Just like any successful venture, goat farming starts with a little research. You want to understand your market, and I don't just mean knowing your goats. We're talking about understanding the demand for goat products in your area. Are folks around here looking for fresh, creamy goat milk? Is there a demand for goat cheese, yogurt, or soaps? Or maybe you're thinking about raising goats for meat, which is becoming increasingly popular. Now, once you've got a feel for the demand, it's time to think about breeds. Different breeds excel in different areas. Some are fantastic milk producers, while others are known for their meat quality. Take some time to explore the different breeds, their strengths, and what best aligns with your market and, of course, your own interests. And speaking of aligning, let's talk about aligning your vision with a solid business plan. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Start by setting realistic goals. How many goats can you comfortably raise starting out? What are your production targets, and how do you plan to reach your customers? Writing it all down, even if it's just some simple notes, will help you stay organized and focused. And finally, let's talk budget. Starting a goat farm does require an initial investment, so it's crucial to factor in things like land, housing, feed, and potential vet costs. Having a clear budget from the get-go will prevent any surprises down the road and set you up for success. Now for the fun part, choosing your goats. It's like picking out the perfect paint color for your dining room. You want to make sure it complements your style and needs. Now, if you're new to goat farming, some breeds are known for being particularly beginner-friendly. Nigerian dwarf goats, for instance, are relatively small, docile, and adaptable, making them a popular choice for first-time goat owners. Plus, they produce surprisingly rich and creamy milk. If you're leaning towards milk production on a larger scale, Nubian goats are known for their high milk yield, and their milk is naturally homogenized, which is a real bonus. But maybe you're drawn to the idea of fiber goats. Angora goats with their luxurious silky mohair are a great option if you're interested in fiber production. And then there are the meat breeds like the Boer goat, known for its rapid growth and meat quality. Remember, the best breed for you ultimately depends on your goals, your available space, and your personal preferences. Do your research, visit some local farms, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to choose the perfect goats for your farm. Goats are pretty low maintenance when it comes to their living arrangements, but just like us, they need a comfortable and safe space to call home. First things first, you'll need to make sure you have enough land to accommodate your herd. A good rule of thumb is to provide about 250 to 500 square feet of pasture per goat. This gives them plenty of space to graze and roam around. Now let's talk housing. Goats need shelter from the elements. Rain, wind, snow, you name it. A simple three-sided shed is a great option, providing them with protection while still allowing for good ventilation. Make sure the shelter is well ventilated to prevent respiratory issues, especially during those hot summer months. And just like you wouldn't want to sleep on a cold, hard floor, neither do goats. Providing them with a dry, comfortable bedding area is essential. You can use straw, wood shavings, or even shredded paper. Just make sure it's clean and absorbent. And here's a little tip: elevate the bedding area slightly to keep it drier and cleaner. Trust me, your goats will thank you for it. Remember, a happy goat is a healthy goat, and providing them with a comfortable and safe living space is crucial for their well-being. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite subject: food. Goats are natural grazers, and their diet should primarily consist of hay, pasture, and browsing. Good quality hay, like alfalfa or Timothy hay, is essential, especially during the winter months when fresh pasture might be limited. And speaking of pasture, make sure your goats have access to plenty of fresh green grass. It's not only nutritious but also allows them to exhibit their natural grazing instincts. Now, while hay and pasture should make up the bulk of their diet, it's also important to supplement with a good quality goat mineral block. This ensures they're getting all the essential vitamins and minerals they need. And here's a little tip. Avoid feeding your goats moldy or dusty hay, as it can cause respiratory problems. Fresh, clean water is also crucial. Make sure they have access to clean, fresh water at all times, especially during hot weather. And remember, a well-fed goat is a happy and productive goat. Just like any other livestock, goats require regular health care to keep them in tip-top shape. Now don't worry, it's not as daunting as it sounds. With a little know-how and some preventative measures, you can keep your herd healthy and thriving. One of the most important things you can do is to vaccinate your goats against common diseases. Your veterinarian can recommend a vaccination schedule based on your location and the prevalent diseases in your area. Regular deworming is also crucial as goats are susceptible to internal parasites. You can easily administer deworming medication orally, and it's best to do it on a regular schedule recommended by your vet. Another important aspect of goat health is hoof care. Goats' hooves grow continuously and need to be trimmed regularly to prevent overgrowth and potential lameness. You can learn to trim their hooves yourself or hire a professional farrier. And just like us, goats can get sick from time to time. It's important to be able to recognize the signs of illness, such as loss of appetite, lethargy, or discharge from the eyes or nose. If you notice any of these signs, it's best to contact your veterinarian right away. So, you've got your market research done, your business plan in place, your land and housing all set up, and you're ready to bring home your goats. But hold on a second, there are a few things to keep in mind when purchasing goats to ensure you're bringing home healthy and well-adjusted animals. First and foremost, it's always best to purchase goats from reputable breeders or farms. Look for breeders who are knowledgeable about their goats, keep good records, and are transparent about their health practices. When selecting goats, take your time and observe them closely. Look for goats that are bright-eyed, alert, and have a healthy appetite. Check their coats for any signs of parasites or skin conditions, and make sure their hooves are in good shape. Once you've brought your goats home, it's important to give them time to adjust to their new surroundings. Start with a smaller herd, and gradually increase the number as you gain experience. Proper herd management is key to keeping your goats healthy and productive. This includes providing them with adequate space, nutrition, and health care, as well as establishing a routine for feeding, cleaning, and general care. Alright y'all, you've poured your heart and soul into raising healthy, happy goats, and now it's time to share your bounty with the world. Marketing your goat products doesn't have to be intimidating. Start by tapping into your local community. Farmers markets are a fantastic way to connect directly with customers, showcase your products, and get valuable feedback. Word of mouth is also incredibly powerful. Tell your friends, family, and neighbors about your goat farm, and encourage them to spread the word. Social media is another great tool for reaching a wider audience. Create a Facebook page or Instagram account for your farm and share engaging content about your goats, your products, and the joys of farm life. Consider offering farm tours or workshops to give people a first-hand experience of your farm and the care that goes into your products. And don't underestimate the power of good old-fashioned signage. A well-placed sign on your property can attract passers-by and pique their curiosity. Remember, building a loyal customer base takes time and effort. Focus on providing high-quality products, excellent customer service, and a genuine passion for what you do. Well, there you have it, your beginner's guide to goat farming. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to embark on this rewarding journey. Remember, it's all about taking those first steps, learning as you go, and embracing the challenges and triumphs that come with farm life. Starting your own goat farming business can be one of the most fulfilling things you'll ever do. It's hard work, no doubt, but it's also incredibly rewarding. So go out there, get your hands dirty, and experience the joy of raising these amazing animals. And remember, I'm always here to cheer you on every step of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, share your journey in the comments, and stay tuned for more valuable goat farming advice. Happy farming!